Welcome back to another episode of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 4. So in the previous episode, we saw the entire council meeting go down and fully conclude, and of course Rimuru and Tempest got accepted into the council. It was a really fun and satisfying episode. We saw some people pulling some strings, right, behind, you know, some of the people who are being manipulated and were against Rimuru, and they were all protesting of, you know, trying to diminish Rimuru and trying to make the conditions way worse for him. Rimuru, of course, well, more so the Great Sage, or Raphael, ended up, you know, notifying Rimuru about it, and it was just a satisfying episode of Rimuru just absolutely shutting everyone down. It was really cool. But yeah, well, let's see what's gonna happen now that we've concluded this big meeting here, big council meeting. So yeah, let's see it. So if you wanna watch this, Uncut Blood as well as on Patreon in the description, and let's go into That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 4 Episode 7. Yep, this is what we saw, the gun. Ma'am, why do you have a gun? Guns shouldn't exist in this world. Skill sniper skill, huh? Ha. That demon's master. Let's see, Soe. Oh, come on. Let's see, Soe. What are you packing here? The mastermind's identity. She just had to shoot him. I respect it. I respect it. Oh. That's his middle name, is Efficiency. Ah, yes, the threads. Whoa! You're talking too much. You're gonna get that. I don't know, she's just monologuing. Thank God we have full potions that can regrow limbs. I don't remember what happened here. Is this a body double? Like a clone? Yeah. Oh! Yes! Of course it is. That's a specialty. People don't die when they're killed. That's smart. She never watched Naruto. Well, you screwed up. You went. That was so funny though. He just let her talk. He just let her talk to see everything that she was hiding, and then let her reveal her entire hand, all of the cards that she had up her sleeve. She was just talking and talking and talking and yapping about it, and he was just watching it. Okay, so that's it. Okay, he was just watching from, you know, in the shadow, just learning her entire repertoire, her entire kit, and then she was like, "Ha, got you now," and it was just a body double. What a guy. What a guy, Soy. Meanwhile, they're just eating parfaits, drinking coffee. Yeah. I love Hinata. They're scary, man. With a smile on his face. He knows him too well. Yes. We need a good counselor. Oh, nice. Captured. He just taught transmission into their heads. That's cool. The entire situation. Whoa! I mean, she is strong. 3 body doubles. Yep. The demon's master. Yes, 100%. That's what he would say. 100%. That look from Rimuru. It's kind of insane that she took down 3 of his body doubles, by the way. Especially because 2 of them, she was in like a 1v5 situation, something like that. And she still took down 2 extra ones before she got captured. That's kind of insane. She is kind of powerful. You know? Reality weapon. Thought communication. Glinda. Wait, what did you say? It was one of the 3? Battle Sages of the Master Hooks. Yep. Raging Sea Glenda. Yep. Yep.
スパイの末路なんて。
黙れ。貴様はただ質問にだけ答えればいい。
心はへし折り済みらしい。
私から先にいいかしら。
おう。
She's so terrifying.
おかしいと思っていたのよ。評議会の動きはたまに西方正教会の動向を見据えているかのような時があったもの。身近なところにスパイがいるとは思っていたけれど、あなた最初から私たちを裏切っていたわよね。ノーコメント。裏で評議会を操り、あなたにエルリック王子暗殺を命じたもの。その正体は誰？ノーコメント。雇い主を白状するというなら罪一等を減じてもいいわよ。だからノーコメントだって言ってるだろう。さあ、じゃあ最後に一つ。あなたはルミナス様を信じていたのかしら。
Oh, big one.
神なんざいないさね。そんなものを信じるくらいなら金を稼ぐ。
Oh, shoot! Wrong answer.
これは尋問だぞ。殺す気かよ。
そんなつもりはなかったわよ。
She's trying to deny it now after pulling out the sword.
リムル様、もしこの者が死んでしまっても情報源が失われることはありません。私が蘇生魔法を。
That's so terrifying. She's so terrifying. Look at them. These two are insane.
いや、そういう問題じゃ。ともかく、ひなたはちょっと黙ってみてくれ。
These two are so insane. You do not want to be their hostage. Or prisoner.
以降、尋問は俺がする。
Dude, I really like this new direction of this season.
さて、
The lighting is so well done.
俺が魔王リムルだ。
どうも。
尋問を始める前に一つ。君みたいなプロに素直に情報を漏らせと言っても無駄だろう。だから、俺の話を聞いてるだけでいい。せいぜいポーカーフェイスを崩さないことだ。
言われるまでもないってもんさ。
というわけで、ラファエル先生、出番です。
Yep.
りょう、個体名、グレンダへの尋問を開始します。
Perfect. Autopilot on. The cheat sheet.
スキルは魂に根付く場合が多く、君もまたその例に漏れず強固な力で魂と癒着しているようだ。
へえ、初耳だね。で、それが。
昼間の評議会では魂が欲望に染まった議員たちが大勢いた。
Greed.
他者のユニークスキルによって植え付けられたものだろう。
人間なんて誰でも欲深いものだろ。
確かにな。でも彼らの欲望は同じ波長を示していた。誰かの術の影響下にあったと俺は考えている。
Almost like someone can manipulate greed in people. Interesting.
その影響下にある。
なんだって。
ただし君の場合、自身のユニークスキルで魂が保護されている。そのおかげで完全には染まりきっていないみたいだな。ラファエル先生、俺も初耳だ。
He's all hearing this for the first time. She's just going on without telling him to do anything.
欲望に染まったやつが入り込んでいた。大勢の対象に影響を及ぼす場合、術者が近くにいる可能性が高い。つまり、君の雇い主は
Yep, she was there. She most certainly was there. They both were there. Grandfather and her.
スキルの有無を見分けるだけじゃなく、スキルを隠蔽しようとする、その気配まで感じ取ることができるんだ。そいつはよほど俺にスキルを知られたくなかったんだろうな。だから配下に命じてその気配をたどらせたんだよ。マリア・ベルロッツォ。この名前に聞き覚えは？
さあね。
Great poker face.
ロッツォ一
Great poker face.
西側諸国を
God.
まとめ上げた元勇者であり、七葉の長、グランベルロッツォを祖に持つ一族。グランベルは死んだけど、その意志は引き継がれていたのね。
マリ
Yeah.
アベルが君の雇い主だな。失敗したわ。失敗したのよ。
ギャバンは災難だったな。あれだけ君に尽くしたというのに。
でもそのおかげで魔法審問官を引きずり出せたんだ。それだけでも上出来なんじゃない？
そうね。おじいさまが気にかけていたから支配したギャバンを通じて探ってみたけれど、魔王に対抗するにはまるでダメ。話にならないの。
Actually, Grandpa wasn't at the festival, was he? Because he was supposed to be dead at that point.
暗殺の罪
Granville.
を着せてテンペストを西側諸国から排除するどころか、評議会での価値を確かなものにしてしまった。甘かったわ。甘く見ていたの。
You shouldn't underestimate him.
今後あなたには魔王の内情を探ってもらうつもりよ。
私が魔王？
わからない。どうしてあなたとギャバンを対立させたのか。あなたへの魔王の信用を高めるためだったのよ。
そして失敗したら私も消されると。
I mean, that's really smart from her, right? Basically putting two spies on differing sides, one of them being opposing the slime and one of them being kind of like on the more neutral side. And then when the slime finds out, oh, this person was opposing him, that makes him think, Rimuru makes Rimuru think that, you know, maybe I can trust this side a bit more, the neutral side. Obviously, it's not gonna work because Rimuru is kind of nasty like that, but it's not a bad plan from Maria Bell.
やはり魔王リムルと手を組むのが最善ではないのか。魔王は
Covering both sides, you know.
共存を望んでいるのだろう。わざわざテンペストを敵に回さずとも。
あなたは大きな勘違いをしているわ。私が魔王の排除をおじい様に進言した理由、それを理解しているの？
それは魔王が新たな経済圏を創出させることで我らを脅かすからだろう。
そう。でもそれは表向きの理由なの。本当はね、魔王に対して打つ手が何もなくなるからなのよ。
どういう意味だね。
魔王は恐るべき戦力を有しているの。そばにはあの暴風竜もいるのよ。
Yep.
そんな武力を背景に魔王が交渉を仕掛けてきたらどうなるかしら。
しかし魔王は評議会のルールに従うと。
今は従っているに過ぎないのよ。テンペストの価値を周知させた後ならば、西側諸国の方が従わざるを得なくなる。
Yep. If he becomes the majority power of the council.
平和的に完了する。お笑いよ。お笑いなの。こんな当たり前の事実から目を背けて、魔王と人類が平等だと思っているなんて。話し合いなんて綺麗事を言ってみても、それは魔王の寛容の上にしか成り立たない。
I mean, she's right. She is right to be concerned about that kind of thing. If someone in a council like this becomes the majority power, right? Not even a majority as in everyone has like 10% and he has 11 or something along those lines. A majority power is in more than a 50% power. So even everyone else combined isn't strong enough to take him down. Then, I mean, they are kind of like forced to obey him because of it, right? So she's right to be concerned about this kind of thing, this kind of stuff, right? It's always it can always be a problem when there's one power that's just so overwhelmingly strong because they become the leaders of everything. Basically, they call the shots then.
人の寿命は短いの。ここで魔王の野望を阻止しなければ、ロッツォ一族の悲願は断たれたも同然だわ。魔王と手を組むとか、利用するとか、初めから成立するはずがないのよ。
ふざけんなよ。これじゃあたいが全部ゲロっちまったみたいじゃないか。いい君ね、グレンダ。裏切り者の末路にふさわしいじゃない。ちくしょう。
Well done, Raphael.
このままじゃ殺されちまう。
そのマリアベルってのはそんなにヤバいやつなのか？
そういう問題じゃないさね。あたいたちのような異世界からの召喚者は逆らえないよう呪言で縛られている。裏切ったと判断された瞬間、
This has been mentioned with Shizu, right? Where the summoner usually brands the person that they summon with like a curse so that they can't disobey, right? So that they have full control over them. This has been mentioned in season 1.
魂を砕かれちまうのさ。ということは、あなたは自分の意志でルミナス様を裏切ったのではなく、逆らえなかっただけだとでも。それに関しちゃ複雑さ。神の慈悲にすがりたい思いもあった。けど、結局呪言からは逃れられないからね。都合よく神様が助けてくれるなんて、やっぱり思えなかったよ。確かに、神の慈悲ではどうにもならないわね。魂が砕かれた人間は、リザレクションでもどうにもならない。
Mm-hmm.
ラファエル先生、解決できる？
りょう、問題ありません。解除しますか？
Oh, look at this shot.
さて、もう用事は済んだから好きに生きたらいい。
The curse is gone. As easy as that.
ああ、最後の時間。
いや、違うよ。たった今、君を縛る呪言は解除した。
Easy as that.
君はもう自由だ。
Just remove the curse from the soul.
相変わらず何でもありなのね。
Actually, yes.
言うまでもないけど、俺たちに敵対するようなら容赦しないから。
いや、そうじゃなくて。まあ、今回は目をつぶってあげるわ。そうじゃなくて。今、呪言を解除したって。それは本当かい？
すっきりしただろ？
Do you trust it though? I would be so anxious that what if it didn't work? What if he's gaslighting me? I would be so worried.
ずうずうしいことは重々承知している。だけど頼みがあるんだ。どうか、あたいを雇ってくれ。汚れ仕事でも何でもする。信じちゃもらえないかもしれないけど、忠誠を誓うから。だからお願いだよ、魔王様。
さすがに元スパイ
No,
は
that's the best kind
も
of
ちろん、あたいの知る限りの情報は
Personal
全て話す。あんたたちが死んだと思ってるグランベルだけど、あの人は生きている。グランベルが
Here we go.
ジオの
Finally.
グランはグランベル様のスピリチュアルボディのただの憑依先だったのさ。マリアベルの上にいるのはグランベル様だ。それにあたいにはマリアベルの考えはわからないけど、あんたらの脅威になりうる最も強力な手駒ならわかる。自由組合グランドマスターの勇気神楽坂。あいつはマリアベルに完全に支配されている。
Dude, you can't end it like this. Dude, these episodes are 3 minutes long. 3 minutes long, man. And then you have this banger of an ending to end it as well. Woo! Yo, what a banger, man. What a banger. Dude, you know what I've realized with this show, and especially watching like a lot of other light novel adaptations as I've been watching recently, like Mushoku Tensei and like other isekai, one thing that I love is they are taking their time with adapting. Like, I don't know how other light novels do it, but usually when I see other adaptations, it feels like they're doing at least two to three volumes per core of, you know, adapting 2 to 3 volumes of a light novel into one core of anime. One thing that I love with Slime is it's usually, unless it's season 1, it's usually 1 to 1.5 volumes per core of an anime, and I love the pacing of it. I love it. It really basically gives you all the details. Obviously, it's still gonna have to cut some stuff because that's just the nature of it, right? You need to cut some stuff, otherwise it is going to be just too much. But I love how it's taking its time. It's taking its time, it's setting everything up. That's my favorite part of it. It really is just trying to let you know everything that's happening, trying to make it also very, you know, it's trying to invest you in it without feeling like, oh, it's happening too fast or anything along those lines. It's trying to invest you in the world, it's trying to invest you in the story slowly, and I love that. I love that. And it never feels boring, at least not to me, because of how good of a job it's done at investing me in it, right? It never feels boring. It always feels like it's moving, it always feels like it's building, and I love that. Absolutely love that. What an incredible show, man. What an incredible one. This season has been so much fun. I know that not much has actually happened in the season when it comes to like some big stuff, right? It's not like, obviously season 1 was like a lot of setting up, and also season 1 a lot of stuff happened because it was like 4 volumes in one season, I think. Yeah, I think it was 4, right? Or yeah, in 2 cores. So that's why like there was so much content in it that it felt like it was always moving and a lot was happening. It was like the initial setup and stuff, and then season 2 was just, you know, both part 1 and part 2 was an insane season, and then it calmed down a lot, and I really like this. I really like how it's calmed down right here. I love how we're setting up the rot cells. We're showing multiple perspectives, right? We're showing a lot of it is obviously from like the Rimuru side and that perspective, but also we're seeing quite a lot of things happening from Mariabel's perspective as well. Almost like, sometimes I feel like it's almost equal. I know we're getting more Rimuru than Mariabel, but still, it feels like we're spending a lot of time with Mariabel and with Granville, right? To see how that side is doing and how they're thinking and stuff like that, right? Which I think is just really cool. Right? It's really cool, and we can see that Mariabel is not a dumb character, right? And that's one thing that I love. She is very smart. She has been, you know, a very influential person when she was alive, and now we can see why she was that influential. We can see that all of that knowledge that she learned in that time being transferred here, and her showing it here. And I think a lot of the things that she's saying are very much, like, make a lot of sense, right? The way that she's thinking. So I think it's just really cool. I love that. I love that. This season is so fun, and I can't wait. I'm so happy that we're gonna be seeing, I'm guessing they're gonna be keeping this kind of like pacing and this kind of quality and enjoyment of the show throughout the entire 5-core season that we're gonna be getting here. So I'm so happy that they decided to do it this way. I'm so happy that we're not rushing through it, because it is maybe a bit of a slower arc. And I also think that these 2 volumes that they're going to be adapting here over the next 2 cores are probably some of the fans' least favorite, maybe? I don't know if they are. To me, they definitely felt that way. They felt like transition, like they were stuck between 2 incredible arcs, in my opinion. So I'm really happy that they're not just kind of like glossing over them and moving on to some bigger stuff later down the line. So I think it's going to be really fun to see how they're going to adapt these upcoming episodes here, right? I think it's gonna be really fun. So far, it's been fantastic. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Anyways, for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.